leave your fobs at your front door, because they're breaking into your home to steal your car. They don't want anything else.
If somebody's breaking in your house, you're more than welcome to shoot them in Santa Rosa County. We prefer that you do, actually. We have a gun safety class we put on every other Saturday, and if you take that, you'll shoot a lot better, and hopefully you'll save the taxpayers money.
Federal judge strikes down another ATF reclassification in another win for gun rights. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification, multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below, and if you like channel like content, what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything is appreciated. Once again, just a quick PSA. If your comment disappears from the page, I'm not doing it. There seems to be a growing problem across this platform with this happening for specific channels, specific content, and specific comments. So if it disappears, my comments are disappearing. I'm not doing it, okay? But let's talk about this, and this is huge, 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 huge. Remember back in March of 2022, the ATF released a letter to all FFLs concerning FRT triggers, force reset triggers, claiming that they have reclassified them as machine guns, not only circumventing Congress with this move and violating the Constitution, but as a bureaucratic entity, they were making law. And immediately, lawsuits were filed. Now, this is the National Association for Gun Rights et al. Plaintiffs versus Merrick Garland et al. Defendants. And all, of course. And Judge Reed O'Connor, who is the man, he is becoming the GOAT in his judgeship. Remember, he's the same one that overturned the 80% receiver rule that the ATF made and the pistol brace rule. And he has now overturned the force reset trigger rule. Now, you're going to remember, when they put this rule in place, they were going around with a list and trying to forcibly remove them from people who had purchased them.
So, were you expecting us?
Well, it didn't surprise me when I saw a guy in a plate carrier showing up. So
Well,
got the Ultima OTBs on. So.
Yeah, no. So the reason why we're here is because I don't know. I'm sure you're aware that just recently the ATF classified the FRTs, the force reset triggers, as machine guns.
Yeah.
So we are aware that you may have purchased some of these FRTs.
Okay.
So now we are having, like, the whole agency is basically reaching out to these purchasers.
That's incredible.
And we have to pick them up. You know, they're illegal. So
I won't be answering any questions today. I don't have any comments on this subject. I won't be giving you anything.
Okay, so you
are you refusing to give us the trigger?
I'm not refusing anything. I won't be answering any questions.
Okay. But okay, so we are aware that you did purchase FRTs. Again, you wouldn't be in trouble if you just give those up to us, or if you sold them, you can tell me you sold them.
Sure.
You know, and you're not going to be in trouble for that.
Now this judge has stepped in, and this ruling came down in July of 2024. Okay, and this is huge, 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 because once again, it's not so much just the part, which I really don't care about one way or the other. It's the fact that the ATF is just making rules without Congress giving them the authority to do so through the legislative branch and making a law. This is just another one of those rules that's being struck down. This is important because we can't have bureaucratic entities making law through rules. We can't have that, especially the ATF, because they can just pretty much go across the board and say and make up any rule they want. And they've been doing that. We've seen the results of it, but this is big news. But Judge O'Connor's decision vacated the ATF's classification of FRTs as machine guns, stating that the agency had exceeded its statutory authority. Now, this is the same language used in the 80% receiver rule and the arm brace rule. This ruling follows the Supreme Court's recent Cargill decision, which similarly struck down ATF's bump stock ban. I did a video on that also. Now, the ATF can still appeal this. That this is not even far from over, because once again, this is just a federal district court. But it is still a huge win because they have to bring this into the next level behind the 8 ball. Then talking about the ATF. But these are key points here that the judge ran through. And exceeding authority, the court found that the ATF had acted beyond its statutory authority in redefining FRTs as machine guns. The judge emphasized that only Congress has the power to change statutory definitions. APA violation. The rule referenced to the Administrative Procedure Act, highlighting that the ATF's actions violated this federal statute by overstepping its regulatory boundaries. Standing. The court rejected the ATF's argument that plaintiffs did not have standing to sue, affirming the legitimacy of the claims brought by NAGR and rare breed triggers. Injunction. The court issued a broad injunction preventing the ATF from enforcing its classification of FRTs as machine guns. This includes halting criminal prosecutions and civil actions based on the now vacated decision. That's major news. Now, the ATF, of course, can appeal, and they probably will, because once again, it's not their money. It's our money. They're using our money to defend their rule. That's why they don't care about violating the Constitution or individual rights, because they don't have to spend their money to fight it. Only problem is, states like Connecticut, if you have a law that states you cannot have force reset triggers, so forth and so on, this has no effect on you. This only affects those states that don't have these laws. So, big win, but once again, this has no real bearing on those states that have specific laws on force reset triggers. We do, unfortunately. But still huge news. Once again, it's keeping the ATF in check more than anything. That's what we should take from this. And the ATF is going to have, well, they're going to have to think twice before they do something. But once again, it's not their money that they're spending to do all this. It's our money. And they don't care. But major news, and this is a good win for us. And hopefully going forward, it will put a cap on the ATF from doing these kinds of things. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.